This is kind of strange, but I thought I would do a video about trying to find a hobby when you're an adult, because as a kid it tends to come pretty naturally, but as an adult, there's so much going on and it's interesting to do something just because, or learning just because, but in that pursuit of, work-life balance, which I know I talked about a lot, I thought I'd try and put some architecture around it and commit to it by taking up a hobby. Another thing too is that in LA I have a much smaller social circle. So in Sydney, while a lot of my time would be spent socializing, which I loved, in LA I have more time to be able to do stuff like this. So here are some of the things I've been up to. I know I should have done it when I was in Australia, but I've taken up surfing, and partly because I live so much closer to the beach than I ever have before in Santa Monica. And in all truth, I'm just wobbling around on a board and swallowing lots of salt water, but it's fun. The waves that I actually have caught have been amazing, and it's really meditative because you can't really think about anything else when you're out there in the ocean and doing it. The waves I have caught have been so much fun, and I can't wait to keep trying and hopefully get good enough to have a little surf at Bondi Beach without getting rescued. The next hobby I'm thinking of trying is sculpture class. I consider pottery. Some of my girlfriends are doing that. That looks really cool. But I love marble sculptures. I'm gonna put that down to being half Italian. And I'm just fascinated with learning the process of how you pull this incredible sculpture out of a block of marble. So I'm gonna try it. I'll probably just make a ton of ugly things that I can give to my mom and friends, and then I can go over to their houses and be like, oh, where's that sculpture I gave you? Now, I'm kind of treating exercise as a hobby as well. So the word CrossFit terrifies me, but I did sign up to CrossFit. I got targeted by this amazing Facebook campaign, and it was 6 weeks, 3 classes a week, paleo, diet, nutrition tracking, all this kind of stuff. And it really was awesome at circuit breaking my excuses about why I wasn't gonna get out of bed and exercise and really get me back in that regime again. It's been really cool. Must admit, I'm a little bit about the competitive side of it. So I have moved over to something called F45, which stands for Functional 45, and they're these amazing high intensity interval training workouts, and I'm going to try that for the next month. As I said, these are not necessarily things I would have defaulted to at home, but it's been really fun to learn new things and really interesting to realize how hard it is to pick up a hobby as an adult. So I'm really curious, what are your hobbies? What are you getting into? Inspire me. I'd love to try even more things. Put them in the comments below. I hope that you're having an awesome week, and don't forget, do everything before you're ready. Bye.